there before, and he certainly looks like it. The #1 middleweight contender back in a championship setting, and we've talked about this a lot, but he made himself undeniable with this run back to contention. Now he tries to wrest away the gold.
That's not easy, John. It's not easy to make your way back because you have been there before, and maybe it didn't work out for you, but to stay positive, to have that steel trap of a mind that allows for you to rebuild yourself, makes you know when you do get back, you have a greater appreciation for the opportunity. Tonight he said he intends to finally cash in.
There are a lot of high-level guys at 185 pounds, a lot of contenders waiting in the wings. This challenger knows he has to maximize this opportunity in front of him tonight. The former UFC middleweight champion Anderson the Spider Silva is set to make the walk here tonight. This man still getting it done in his mid-40s, DC. Proved in the Israel Adesanya fight that he could still hang in there over a hard 15 minutes with the best guys.
Anderson Silva is still able to compete even though he's up there in age a little bit, and that's because of his commitment to the sport of mixed martial arts. He loves competing. He loves the spotlight. Everything that you need to drive you to be able to stay active and stay relevant in this sport, Anderson Silva possesses. Every time he steps foot in the octagon, we get a chance to witness one of the greatest fighters of all time.
And when DC needed an opponent for UFC 200 on about 24 hours notice, the greatest of all time was your Huckleberry. Not too bad. Anderson the Spider Silva. And that means we are set for our main event of the evening. Or tell the tape for this middleweight championship fight. To get us started, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Chael Sonnen. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending UFC undisputed middleweight champion of the world, Anderson the Spider Silva.
The veteran Herbert Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Good.
All right, here's the start of round one. Anderson Silva and his infectious energy just permeating this building. Always a big-time feel in the arena when one of the greatest of all time is in the octagon. Anderson Silva here early round one. Well, Silva's elbow here is blocked. Nice job defensively there. Early connection with the left from the champ.
That jab is fast. Look at that jab. Great job finding that nasty shot in the clinch position.
Nice. Nicely done. Oh, and there is another knee landed. You have to ask the question at this point, how many more can his opponent take before he crumbles down to the canvas? Beautiful execution on that strike there. Fast pace here in the early going. Chael's pretty swollen now in that jaw area. It doesn't appear to be affecting him all that much, but he's absorbed a lot of strikes to the head. Got to figure out a way to raise the guard and be more defensively sound. Back and forth we go. up there.
Oh, nice takedown, yo.
Just over 3 minutes to go, round one. Chael's back in half guard.
Getting him out here.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Postures up. Ooh, and he lands a brutal strike to the head. Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
Oh, the ground and pound is there.
That was a slick transition.
Just over 2 minutes to go. Sonnen's right back to the full mount here.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Sonnen.
Oh, right into mount. Big ground and pound.
Postures up and delivers a massive ground and pound punch to the head. All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound?
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up in the ground and pound. This guy is a throwback fighter, and he's very fun to watch.
Yeah, the Godfather would be proud. While working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Chael. Well, now you see some visible damage on the side underneath the elbow. He told us he was going to invest, and now he's got the back. Well, you know, I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation and a healthy one for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in a gi at some point in his life with the way that he moves so freely.
I'm skipping jiu-jitsu next week, too. Oh, big shots from the top. And there it is, another strike. Gets through on the ground. Seconds winding down in the opening round. Working from the top here. Pretty good ground and pound here by Sonnen. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one. Heading back to the corner now after that round. Silva's bleeding pretty bad from the forehead here. Hopefully the cut man can nip that in the bud and make sure that that blood doesn't trickle down into his eyes as the next round begins. All right, back to the stools between rounds. That gives us time to look back at some of the replays, including some of those strikes that caused the damage, particularly to his forehead.
Damage to the forehead. Expect a lot of blood, but when you look at him, he looks like he still wants to be in there. It does not seem like the blood is affecting him. Now, you could want to be there as much as you want to, but you got to do things better defensively, or ultimately he's going to get you out of there. He's got to move his head, he's got to stay off the center line, and he's got to press forward, put his opponent on his heels.
All right, put well. Oh, what a connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. When you hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school. Now he's going full mount.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Back mount now. Really maximizing his shots here on the ground.
Another strike gets through from the top position. Nice transition.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks. And look at him attacking the arm triangle on the other side. He's going to lock him down.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back out.
Man, that is loud. Another strike lands for the kickboxer. He really found that flow state pretty early in this fight, and he hasn't looked back.
Found it really early. And when this guy gets into his groove, he is hell on wheels. And right now he is showing why he is such a high-level, high-regarded kickboxer. He is outclassing this guy.
Oh, he's in trouble here, DC.
He's got the triangle with a lot of pressure going down on his opponent.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
3 minutes now to go in round 2. All right, he's sort of hanging out here unguarded, DC. Not sure if he's trying to bait him in or what, but not great body language here. Well, you see all the grappling repetitions here. Just beautiful movement, seamless transitions on the ground.
Over and over, these guys are doing things that you see in every jiu-jitsu gym around the country.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Sonnen.
There it is. Now he's going to mount. Yep, got to be very careful there.
Well, Silva's cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is. Starting to bleed a little bit now.
In the half guard. Nice shot there by the champ.
Sonnen's back in half guard. He's very comfortable here. 2 minutes to go. Chael's right back to the full mount. Well, it's been a wild fight thus far. Perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward, got in each other's face, and just beat each other up. It's been tremendous. Get them out here.
Well, ground and pound 101, and now you start to see some swelling appear. Oh, that arm triangle's wicked tight.
He's starting to get it in very deep.
Oh, he's out. Oh, big pop from the crowd as they get back to their feet after a pretty scintillating grappling battle there on the ground.
Well, it's an educated crowd, John. They appreciated all the grappling exchanges and how skilled both of these men are.
Well, he's really starting to land a high number of strikes here in this second round. No denying that he has taken the message from his corner and picked up the pace here in round 2. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Champ, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be headhunting the entire time. I like this. I like this approach.
Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting his head, raising the... Sonnen gets the double leg takedown. How good was that?
He's setting up the armbar.
Ooh, that looks tight.
Looks like it's getting tight.
He might get a finish here. Oh, he's out.
He actually escaped. Look, I gotta stop writing these dudes obituaries, man. I always think they're done. Surprise me.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Silva. Lands flush.
Look at him attacking that guillotine.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight. All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure. But nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward. All right, as they attend to the damaged fighter, we will re-rack some replays for you. A lot of damaging strikes landed by the opposition in that previous round.
Well, him just not really paying attention on the defensive side has made his opponent look like an absolute world beater. He's a good fighter, but he has never looked this good. And that is partly because his opponent is not defending.
Oh, nice straight left. Well, most fighters can't keep up this type of a... And see on that punch right there, his opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. And that was a perfect shot. Great job finding his shots from the top position.
Silva's eye is closing up now. Not good for him. Another ground and pound strike gets home. Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
Sonnen, ground and pound from half guard now.
Good job being a threat off your back and not allowing your opponent to get caught.
He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot.
Oh, right into mount.
Oh, getting leaky now. The hard ground and pound has opened up a cut.
This is a terrible position.
If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move. You got to shrimp. You got to get up on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
Sonnen's back in full mount. Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. Postures up now and lands the vicious head strike.
Gotta be careful here.
Well, no surprise to see him rinse and repeat as he continues to target that swelling upstairs.
Targeting that swollen eye, getting back after him, making him work, and recognizing that, hey, this is my path. It's working, I'm gonna stay on it.
These are big shots, and they're not glancing blows. When he's throwing, he is landing so clean that his head is thudding off the mat.
We passed the midpoint here of the fight. Obvious redness on the right side of his body. Print the shirts, ground and pound. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again.
Oh, nice.
Chael's in half guard. All right, feet on the hips here. Oh, looks like he's transitioning to an armbar.
Yeah, he's trying to switch over to get an armbar. He's going to be on his opponent to try to chase him.
Wow, somehow, some way he gets the arm out.
It looked like he was done, John, but he was able to stay comfortable, stay patient, and now he finds himself safe.
Sonnen's got him in a crucifix, gonna work from the top now.
Once he got him cut, he recognized where he needs to be throwing these shots, and once again, he lands right on that cut.
Chael's back to the north-south position now. So the crowd absolutely loving it as these fighters work their way back to the feet.
The fighters are back to their feet now, and they can take in the applause because they deserve it after that grappling exchange.
Silva's eye does not look real good right now. It actually is starting to swell shut, so that will be something that bears watching as this fight continues. Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Final 30 seconds of this third round. Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing. 20 seconds left.
Bad here.
Final seconds here. Spinning back fist.
Oh, nice takedown defense.
Sonnen goes for the takedown, and now he gets it. So a nice transition there after he got stunned on the feet. All right, so the round is over, but not before damage was done. cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Cut man in there quickly as usual to try to seal it up. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. We had a knockdown there, but not a knockout.
No, it wasn't a knockout, but you can't take those shots. That big punch landed, and it sat him down. If he gets hit with another one of those, it might be good night, Irene.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Flying through the air, he lands the knee. Effective punch there. Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that fist. Oh, that's big.
Oh, spinning back fist. Didn't see that one coming. Nice job blocking the elbow. Chael Sonnen gets the double leg takedown. Nothing telegraphed about that shot. Well done.
Yes, smart adjustment. Yep.
Continuing to work out of the half guard. So the blood really starting to flow. Every time that area gets targeted, that cut's getting worse.
It's getting worse and worse. And you see the blood starting to come down. That is when you start to watch the fighter to see what type of effect it's starting to take on him. Whether or not he's reaching for it, whether or not he's confused by where it's at. You got to start to watch his reactions now as he goes forward.
Nice crack there.
He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to now start to find uppercuts.
Right over the top, right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that punch.
All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
We'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here.
He passes the half.
Well, Silva's back into full guard. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground.
He's continuing to target that area that's swelling, and it's getting worse every time he hits it.
Under 3 minutes to go in round 4. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, Jonathan, he just gets up.
Oh, he is a bloody mess as another strike gets through right on that cut.
Massive shot lands. It's over, John. Fight's done. Oh, nice right hand.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Chael. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. North-south, we'll see if the crowd can be mature about this.
Now he's going full mount.
He's having his way with him here. Oh, excellent pressure here from top position by Sonnen. Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here, just outstanding with the transitions.
He is not staying in one place on the ground, and that's very important.
Start raining those elbows. Start raining those elbows.
He's got to be careful here.
.90 seconds to go in the round. Silva's an absolute mess right now. There is blood everywhere. I wouldn't be surprised at all to see them call in the ringside physician between rounds. Lands with the ground and pound. All right, half guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominic Cruz in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah, he loves, I mean, but he's right? He's so right in terms of if you're on your back in the half guard, one thing you can't be is flat on your back. You need to be up on an elbow. Right. You need to be half on the side, and you need to control the far side underhook. It is a battle for underhook when you're fighting in the half guard position on the mat.
Good work from the top here by Chael. Oh, there's another ground strike for good measure.
I want to see that guard.
This is where he wants to be.
Well, I'm not sure if there's a facial fracture of some kind, but the strike...
This man is landing brutal ground and pound.
Ten seconds remaining here in round 4. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. And there's the buzzer indicating the end of round 4. All right, so the fighters head back to the stools, and hopefully this fight can continue. That is a severe cut. We'll see if the cut man can do some good work here.
Down on the cards. I want you to go up there.
All right, so the cut man attends to the fighter who has essentially been rendered a one-eyed fighter at this point in time. Some replays from the previous round.
No defensive intent, no defensive intensity. No attention to his defense, and this costing him. Now he's dealing with a massive cut over his eye, and that's going to make it hard for him to see. He's got to change something, man. He's got to.
You ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at this 5th and final round. His opponent in a world of trouble.
Beautiful lateral change. Make him think you're going low and you come right over the top with that beautiful overhand. Great punch.
This could be it. Silva's eye is essentially swollen shut at this point in time. I'm not so sure they're not going to step in to and stop this fight right now. Hard to be a one-eyed fighter in a mixed martial arts set. Oh, there's a takedown attempt. So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good. Got to capitalize on those opportunities.
I mean, you can't waste these opportunities. You don't get them as often as you'd like. So get a guy hurt. You got to find a way to finish the fight.
Every strike he lands, that cut gets worse.
Yeah, it's getting worse. And he needed to address it a little bit sooner because now that damage is starting to pile up.
Sonnen's back in full mount.
Now he's got good body position, yo.
Oh, big shots raining down. All right, so when is too much too much? I mean, I'm not sure I need to see there. Somehow, his opponent stayed upright.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but it's not up.
He got it!
Oh! Chael Sonnen, your winner!
What a fight! What a fight!
Bruce Buffer has your official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 58 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout and new UFC middleweight champion of the world, Chael Sonnen!
So Chael Sonnen gets the job done yet again here tonight. You know this is a fighter who has visions of a UFC middleweight championship, and this result and performance here tonight is a huge step in that direction.